By 2026, the Indian technology sector will face a significant labor deficit. To sustain current growth and handle global outsourcing demands, the ecosystem requires approximately 1 million specialized AI professionals. This demand expands at a 15% compound annual growth rate through 2027, cutting across finance, healthcare, and automotive manufacturing. But the work is changing. AI coding assistants now manage routine entry-level tasks, causing demand for generic computer science roles to drop. This shift is pushing learners away from traditional four-year degrees. Instead, there is a move towards specialized AI diplomas, highly compressed programs designed for rapid and rigorous upskilling. For those looking to enter the 2026 job market, a general computer science background is becoming a liability. Specialization has become the primary requirement for premium employment. There is a common misconception that basic machine learning knowledge is enough to get hired. But today, proficiency in simple models like linear regression or decision trees is viewed as a foundational prerequisite, not an employable skill. The current labor market heavily penalizes applicants who only possess superficial programming knowledge. Employers are looking for depth that a weekend certification cannot provide. To secure a high remuneration position, an engineer must demonstrate full-stack AI capabilities, building and managing a model from the math up to final deployment. This blueprint represents the layers of a high-value AI education. It starts here, at the base, foundational mathematics. Premium programs mandate a heavy focus on linear algebra, multivariate calculus, and probability. This isn't just academic. This mathematical grounding is the only way an engineer can successfully debug a complex neural network or optimize a model to work within specific hardware constraints. Once the math is established, the curriculum progresses from basic Python data manipulation to building predictive models with scikit-learn. Next is the deep learning ecosystem, moving from structured data to unstructured information, utilizing TensorFlow or PyTorch to build convolutional neural networks for computer vision. Without this structural rigor, a practitioner is limited to using pre-built tools. Mastering these layers is what allows an engineer to actually architect new solutions. The most significant addition to the 2026 curriculum is the focus on generative AI. This involves more than just using a prompt. It's about understanding the underlying transformer architectures and GPT models. Students are now expected to master large language model fine-tuning and the development of retrieval-augmented generation pipelines. Above the models sits a new layer, agentic frameworks. This is the shift toward multi-agent systems, where frameworks like LangChain or CrewAI allow different AI nodes to work together. These agents can reason through problems, access external tools, and execute multi-step workflows without a human in the loop. Because these autonomous agents can replace complex manual workflows, the ability to build them is currently the most highly compensated skill set in the Indian technology sector. A major gap exists between the classroom and the office. Many applicants can build a model in a local notebook, but they have no idea how to make it work in a real business environment. This is where machine learning operations, or MLOps, comes in. This layer involves containerization with Docker and the use of cloud tools like AWS SageMaker to manage a model's entire lifecycle. An engineer must be able to deploy a solution at scale and monitor it for model drift, ensuring it stays accurate as the data it encounters changes over time. Without deployment, a model has no commercial utility. MLOps is the final requirement that separates a student from a professional AI engineer. To solve the skills gap, India's institutes of national importance have launched online and hybrid programs to deliver this technical stack to a wider audience. These programs provide the theoretical depth and the institutional prestige of a top-tier university without requiring a residential four-year commitment. By removing geographical barriers, these diplomas have opened up elite-level AI education to any professional with the drive to complete the curriculum. The IIT Madras Diploma program is a leading example of this model, designed to scale elite education across the country. The program is open to anyone who has passed Class 12, regardless of their age or their previous academic focus. However, accessibility does not mean it's easy. This funnel shows the qualifier process, a 4-week academic gauntlet in math and computational thinking. Only those who pass the proctored exam can actually register for courses. In the 2026 market, a legacy degree is secondary to the results of this qualifier. Employment is determined by an applicant's ability to master the stack and survive the exam.